So what are the actual differences between the two high-end mattresses from Casper, the Casper Wave Hybrid and the Casper Nova Hybrid? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen. I'm a CNET at Home, and we've got this mattress comparison for you. You've probably heard of Casper if you've been shopping for a mattress online even a little bit. And they have their original Casper, which is super popular. Then they have their two upgraded models. If you're just shopping online, it can be really hard to tell the practical differences between these two mattresses. And we've had them in our office, we've tested them out, we've cut them open, and we know exactly what those differences are. So we're gonna tell you about it. We'll have tons of information in the description to help you with your mattress search, including any discounts we can find on these two beds. We'll have full written reviews, best lists, other comparisons, just a lot of stuff you're gonna wanna check out. If you find this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. But let's just get right into it by covering the policies you're gonna get with either mattress. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now in this category, there's literally no difference because they're both from Casper and they don't really do anything different with these policies. So you're gonna get free bed-in-a-box shipping. The unboxing process is very quick and easy to do, although I do recommend having someone there to help you because the beds can get kind of heavy and a little unwieldy, especially if you're going with bigger sizes like a queen or king. Once the mattress arrives at your door, that's when your trial period of 100 nights kicks in, so you get slightly over 3 months to sleep on the bed at home to decide if you actually like it and it suits your needs. If for whatever reason it doesn't, you can return it within that trial period and get a full refund. And if you decide to keep the mattress, which most people end up doing, you're looking at a standard 10-year warranty. So that's all the policy stuff. All these policies are one of the big reasons people feel comfortable buying a mattress online. And we've actually returned beds over here, and it is usually as quick and easy as they say it is. So if you want more information about the policies, check down below in the description. Let's get into the more important stuff with this comparison, talking about how these beds are similar, how they're different, and why you might want to get one over the other. And we're gonna start with their one huge similarity, and that's the fact that they both have a very similar feel. So Casper mattresses in general are very comfortable. And I say very comfortable because it is not that subjective of a thing when it comes to Casper. Pretty much everyone who lays down on any of the beds from Casper agree that they like it. It's not necessarily exactly what they're looking for in a new mattress. Some people are really looking for a strict memory foam feel like a Tempur-Pedic, and some people are looking for a more specialized feel like a latex mattress. This really isn't it. It just is generally comfortable and most people really enjoy it or can at least get by on it. So with both the Wave and the Nova, you're gonna be getting more of that classic soft neutral foam feel that Casper is known for. And as long as you're not looking for a more specialized feel in your mattress, I'm fairly confident in saying you should find either mattress quite comfortable. They share a lot of the same construction elements. They are both hybrid beds by default. When they first came out with the updated Nova and the updated Wave, you were able to get them in an all foam version, but they're just hybrids now, which we think is just fine. You're not really sacrificing much with having coils because they're pocketed coils, which are superior to traditional inner springs in the category of motion isolation, which is one of the biggest gripes people have with traditional inner springs. And they also use the same type of comfort foam in the mattress. They have what they call airscape foam. It has that nice soft neutral feel that strikes a good balance between comfort and support. And the airscape foam actually has these little perforations in it that help improve airflow. A lot of mattress brands like to talk about how their beds sleep cool, and most of the time it's just marketing. But there is a noticeable difference in the airflow of the Casper mattresses in comparison to some of its competitors, thanks to that airscape foam. So that is the primary thing that the Casper Wave and Casper Nova have in common. There are a couple minor things that we don't really need to talk about. Let's start getting into the big differences between these two beds. And to me, the biggest, most practical difference between the two is gonna come down to firmness. The Casper Nova Hybrid is gonna be significantly softer than the Casper Wave. The Nova we tested, we found it to be around a medium soft on our firmness scale, which means it is very plush, very soft, and it can provide you with a ton of pressure relief if you are a primary side sleeper. In general, primary side sleepers like myself are seeking out softer mattresses because they just offer a nice amount of pressure relief for your hips and your shoulders. If you wind up sleeping on a firmer sleeping surface when you are a primary side sleeper, you can wind up with hip and shoulder pain over time, and a softer mattress helps prevent that. On the other hand, the Casper Wave Hybrid is going to be around a flat medium on our firmness scale, which means it's going to be generally pretty accommodating for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. A medium firmness works especially well for combo sleepers because you're spending some part of the night in more than one position. You start off on your back, you wind up on your side, maybe you sleep on your stomach for a little while. And so having a medium firmness is nice if you're that type of sleeper. Medium firmness is also nice for couples who might have slightly varying sleeping preferences. Maybe one of you is a side sleeper, one of you is a back sleeper. You should both be able to get by on a medium. Although if you are a strict side sleeper, I'd probably recommend going with the Nova for that added softness. But if you're a strict side sleeper, you shouldn't have that hip and shoulder pain buildup on the Wave. Now, I should mention that firmness is a pretty subjective thing. If you're a heavier person like me, you generally feel beds to be a bit softer. And if you're much lighter than me, you generally feel beds to be a bit firmer. We do our best to rate mattresses for the average size individual. We have a wide variety of body types here in our testing team, but it's just something to keep in mind when you're shopping for a mattress. The next big difference between these two beds is another construction element. They actually both feature a zone support design. So what zone support means is that the mattress is going to be divided into separate sections with slightly varying levels of firmness. Most of the time, the center third of the bed is going to be a bit firmer, which is where you carry the majority of your body weight. So you need more support there, but you might want more pressure relief for your shoulders and your legs. So zone support is a pretty nice feature to have, and it's designed to help keep your spine in a more neutral alignment while you sleep in any position. Now, they both feature zone support design, but the zone support on the Casper Wave is going to be much more advanced and much more targeted. If you open up both mattresses, which we've obviously done, you can see that there are foams cut out in very specific strategic ways to develop this zone support design. It's noticeably more advanced on the Casper Wave, and it even has these little gel pods in the top layers of foam to provide even more targeted support. On the Casper Nova, it's called Zone Support Pro, and on the Casper Wave, it's called Zone Support Max. At one point, the Casper Wave is actually endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association for how well it can help relieve back pain, and it winds up on a lot of our back pain related lists for this reason. Now, it's kind of hard to tell on a very practical level, does the Wave actually help alleviate back pain more than the Nova because of the more advanced zone support design? I'm not really comfortable saying that it does, but I am comfortable saying that it has more of an advanced design than the Nova. And then the last really big difference between these two mattresses is going to come down to price. Casper goes with a sort of good, better, best model, with the Wave being the best model and the Nova being the better model. So for the Casper Nova Hybrid, you're looking at about $2,300 for a queen before any discounts. Then you're looking at about $2,900 for the Wave before any discounts. Any potential discounts we can find for either of these mattresses will be linked for you in the description if you want to take a look. But even after discount, that roughly $600 price gap should probably remain the same, give or take 50 bucks. There's also a feature on the Wave that you can spend up for. It's called Snow Technology. It's gonna be an extra $500. And it adds some active cooling elements to the mattress. Now, when Casper first introduced the Snow technology, it was available on both beds, but it is now only available on the Wave. Now, I'm gonna be super real with you. We did test the Snow technology in a Casper mattress, and in my opinion, I don't really think it was worth the extra $500. It does make it more noticeably cooler to sleep on, but not as much as I would expect for that extra amount of money. So if you are a very hot sleeper and you want every little advantage to help you sleep a little bit cooler, then the Snow technology might be worth looking into. But for most people out there, I don't think it'll be worth it. So that leaves us with the question, who should think about getting the Casper Nova and who should think about getting the Casper Wave? And thanks to that big difference in firmness, I think it is a pretty easy question to answer. If you're a primary side sleeper, I would recommend going with the Nova Hybrid first. It just offers so much pressure relief, and I think you're really gonna like it if you sleep primarily on your side. If you are not a primary side sleeper or you have a lot of back pain, then I think the Wave makes a bit more sense. Because if you're sleeping on a mattress as soft as the Nova and you're sleeping on your back or your stomach, it might actually make your back pain a little bit worse depending on the cause. So that is sort of my verdict on who should get the Nova and who should get the Wave. But which one would you select? Write us down below in the comment section. We'd love to get your thoughts. And if you have any additional questions that I didn't cover in this video, make sure you put them in there as well. We'll do our best to answer them. Again, tons of stuff in the description to help you out with your mattress search, including any discounts we can find. So be sure to look down there. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. But that's enough from me. Thanks for watching. This is Owen with Seen at Home. I'll see you in the next one.